Hello, John Boy. What's going on, man? How are you doing? Do you have a Cash App? If you do, let's run it. Oops. Appreciate the thumbs up, man. Hey, Hurricane Melissa, Cat 5. How's it going to learn? Hello, Tina Brand. Good to see you. Oh, dang. Oh, dang what? How you doing, Mike Smith? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. In case you didn't know, Jamaica, where the hurricane is going to hit tomorrow as a Cat 5, is slated to be a smart city inside of Jamaica. And I'll show you that tonight here. Cat 5 hurricane for Jamaica. Yes, Tina Brand. I'm still a little bit sick, but I can deal with it. This live stream won't be forever. It won't be long. Hello, Barks Meow. How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And hit that thumbs up. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Monday? I'm like, man, I'm not even ready for this, but I never am, so I can just off the top of my head everything, y'all. I don't even write stuff down, y'all. A lot of people take lists and notes and pads, and Super Dave don't do that. I'm right off the top of my head. They need to clear everything out so they can build it, yeah. They're working on it. We have 9 in the chat. I usually start about 7, 8, 10 minutes in. Is it raining where y'all are at? It's been raining for like the last 24 hours in South Carolina. Cool and rainy. Like finally we're getting some rain again, but wow, we're getting a little bit too much. Just a little bit. The other day on my car, a flash flood warning before it even started raining. When was this? Saturday. Popped up on that little dash. I'm like, man, how do they even know? Like, what's going on, you know? A flash flood warning days in advance. We might get a flash flood warning, you know? So we don't know yet. It's raining and raining. It's been cool and light rain here in Kentucky. Good evening, everybody. Where do I start, y'all? Let's go back to the hurricane. Then we'll go into the smart city stuff. Is it okay with everyone? I know maybe everybody don't like this map. But it's okay. I know everybody's watching the local news right now. I'm not crazy about this map either, the way it shows up. But I try to get you to see Jamaica right above this hurricane. It is pretty strong, y'all. Wind, 145 miles per hour. Wind, 145 miles per hour. Right there, south of Jamaica. I'm just going to keep going because I'm not going to be live long. Because I'm still a little bit sick. I don't know. Hello, a little tardy, but it's okay. It's good to see you, Miss Stacy Sela. Good evening. It's Monday, October 27, 5:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope everybody's doing well. I know, according to John P., I shouldn't put it out there, but I won't. No. I'm outside as we speak getting the content. I get all over the place getting content. Sky's been heavily sprayed as of lately. You know, I've even driven and gotten content. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I've been everywhere getting content. I was at the school play the other day, looked in and got a little content. I do that. I'm like, man, somebody's live, y'all. I got to check them out. But I want to show y'all, a little bit more maps and everything, and a little bit of. I did this early tonight because I could have waited one more hour, but I choose not to because I got a lot to do this evening still. Let's show you another satellite here, I guess, as we go into this. Stacy Sela, I don't know if Florida will get rain out of this. I'm not sure. I'm not a meteorologist. I just keep up with what's going on. Hello, Daryl Calhoun. How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you. Howdy, y'all. Yeah, this is where, let me zoom in a little bit. Just want y'all to be aware. Tomorrow, I'll probably live stream a little bit about this too. This is the most dangerous storm, the most powerful storm ever to hit Jamaica, according to what they're saying. The most powerful ever, I guess, since we've been keeping records, right? I got a little bit of orange juice. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm going to get over it, y'all. Because whoever's watching the rerun, be like, well, I just watched straight on through. Some people claim they watch the reruns. I don't know if they watch it all. Just saying, y'all, I don't know what's going on. Hurricane Melissa may be a Frankenstorm. Jamaicans take maximum precaution. I hope they do. Satellite feed, there's a trickery going on, they're claiming right here in this. You know how I'm going to throw in a little bit of conspiracy theory stuff, right? Especially when it comes to this smart city and all this ahead of time. But yeah, satellite feed was cut again 3 hours ago. Ariana Masters over here on X. Satellite feed was cut again 3 hours ago. They've been blocking views after sunset, and excessive trails are present above the storm. Excessive trails are present above the storm. As you can see in the video below, there are no disclosed planes on the radar in that area that can be responsible for the trails being left above this storm. Everybody, please send positive thoughts. And I'm going to play this little video here and give you the idea of what this lady's saying about trails above Hurricane Melissa.
All right, guys, just an update on Hurricane Melissa and what I'm able to see on satellite. Unfortunately, it seems that around sunset, they are blocking the view of the hurricane. There's a bunch of reasons that could be that you can theorize if you were to put your tinfoil hat on, what they wouldn't want you seeing them doing in the middle of the night. But at about 2350 UTC, it's about 3 hours ago. This is the last footage I have of this hurricane. Remember, this satellite typically updates every 10 minutes, but I haven't seen an update in 3 hours. So once again, at around sunset, I'm unable to see anything going on with this hurricane. And every single time this goes offline, it comes back showing a major increase in strength in the hurricane. I don't like the fact that this has happened so frequently with this storm. And I'll tell you right now, there's quite a few trails coming out of this hurricane. It's hard to see them directly overhead, but you can see them coming out of the edges where the wind isn't as powerful, tearing them apart so you can't even recognize them. But look at all these trail, 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 trail. These were left over here, but they're flowing out the edges because the wind is pushing them away. But see all this? And here's the interesting thing. What kind of passenger or cargo aircraft is going to fly directly over a Category 4, Cat 5 hurricane? Let me tell you, none. These are the airplanes flying in this area right now, and they are completely avoiding the hurricane. So whatever's flying through that hurricane, leaving those trails, they got their radar off. And there's a lot of those planes. So please take this hurricane seriously. To be completely honest with you guys, this hurricane does concern me. It has lots of trails, and they keep taking away our ability to see it on satellite for hours at a time. The other day, it was about 12 hours of time that was unavailable on the nose slider.
Yeah, this lady's saying they're dropping trails around this hurricane. And their feed, every time they cut it off and it comes back on, the storm is even stronger. So she has the map to show the trails. Thank you, nature lover. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. God bless you. Nature's Beauty Channel, y'all. Thank you. Subscribe, please. The channel is about nature, And they seem to like my waterfalls, anything I do nature. And, I do nature stuff, right? Well, here's the link. There's nothing wrong with nature, y'all. Nature got us to where we are today, For real. I appreciate it, nature lover. Thank you. I'll put up some new videos as soon as I can. I've tried to put up like 3 or 4 different ones. It's the megabytes or the storage or something. And I'm not getting exactly right. I'm trying to get different little videos in there so you don't have to keep watching the same ones. Mr. Super Sidewinder, good to see you. Thank you. Susanna. Hello, ma'am. Carol. Thank you all for coming. Redeemed by y'all, Rebecca Lynn. Thank you all. Yeah, there's something mysterious about this storm, Cat 5. It's about to hit Jamaica tomorrow. It's the strongest storm ever to hit Jamaica. I guess ever since they've been keeping records. I mean, we don't know, 1,000 years ago or whatever, just saying. If one hit it, but in today's modern world, it's the strongest ever, y'all. Let me go forward. I'm not going to be long because I'm still a little bit sick. And, well, I got a couple of things to do this evening. It's been raining, and I got to go out in the rain and do some things like feed my dogs, y'all. I don't think I was ready for that one yet. But it talks about Jamaica being or becoming a smart city. You know, their plans for the future, y'all. Hang in there. We'll talk about it a little bit. Yeah, there was a little ad in here I wanted to show you here. Catastrophic wind impacts.
Joining us here on this Monday morning with the latest on very powerful Category 5 Hurricane Melissa, located this morning about 145 miles to the southwest of Kingston, Jamaica, moving off to the west this morning at about 3 miles per hour. We've seen the hurricane intensify overnight, maximum sustained winds now around 165 miles per hour. So we're going to focus here first on the multiple life-threatening, catastrophic level hazards we're expecting to see from Melissa on the island of Jamaica. So right now we're expecting the center of Melissa to turn northward and approach and make landfall somewhere along the southern coast of Jamaica overnight tonight or early Tuesday morning as a powerful, Category 5 or Category 4 hurricane with the potential for 9 to 13 feet of storm surge inundation above ground level near and wherever to the right or near where the eye crosses the coast here on the southern coast of Jamaica, with the potential for destructive wave action on top of that storm surge. Near where the core makes landfall as well in the eye wall, we're expecting catastrophic wind impacts with total structural failure near where that eye wall moves across the island, especially in areas of higher terrain. We could see complete tree falls in the mountainous areas and just complete and total destruction of some structures in those regions. And if we look back at the rainfall totals here, expecting widespread rainfall totals of 20 to 30 inches with isolated totals of approaching 40 inches in some locations in Jamaica, leading to the potential or the expectation of catastrophic flash flooding, widespread, numerous landslides likely. So people in Jamaica are already experiencing tropical storm conditions this morning. They should be in their safe place now, be prepared to shelter in place all the way through tonight, through much of Tuesday as the core of Melissa moves across the island, where there is obviously, as I haven't mentioned already, a hurricane warning in place for all of Jamaica. If we zoom out a little bit and take a wider view, we still have a tropical storm warning in effect for the entire coast of Haiti, hurricane warnings in effect for eastern.
Well, thank you, Max. I appreciate it. I'm just a little channel over here called Super Dave 44. And all I do is try to show what's going on.
Cuba from Granma and Holguin eastward to Guantanamo provinces. So we are expecting Melissa to emerge off the coast of Jamaica during the day on Tuesday and then make landfall in eastern Cuba Tuesday night, move across eastern Cuba overnight Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, and then move through portions of the central and southeastern Bahamas as we go through the day on Wednesday. So we are expecting dangerous hurricane conditions in eastern Cuba where that hurricane warning is in effect. Expecting to see storm surge of 6 to 9 feet above normal tide levels near and to the right of where the center crosses the southeastern Cuba coast. Hurricane watches in effect for the central, southeastern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos Islands, and also the expectation that we're going to see significant rainfall totals of 10 to 15 inches, isolated totals as high as 20 inches across eastern Cuba, resulting in, again, potential for numerous, catastrophic flash flooding in that area. And then farther north, excessive rainfall in the Bahamas. And I don't want to leave out the rainfall threat that still exists here in portions of southern Haiti and the Dominican Republic, where we're expecting to see an additional 8 to 16 inches of rain for southern Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Could see some isolated storm totals in this area of as much as 40 inches as well. So the danger is not over there from this rainfall. So to wrap up with the key messages for catastrophic Category 5 Hurricane Melissa on this Monday morning. In Jamaica, do not venture out of your safe shelter. Catastrophic, life-threatening flash flooding, numerous landslides are expected today through Tuesday. The wind threat is going to dramatically increase overnight and early Tuesday with catastrophic winds in the eye wall where that comes on shore, potentially causing total structural failure in those regions along the coast and also in areas of high terrain that experience the eye wall. Life-threatening storm surge, damaging waves are likely near and to the east of where the center crosses the coast early Tuesday. In Haiti and the Dominican Republic, that continued risk is there for catastrophic and life-threatening flash flooding, numerous landslides, especially across southwestern Haiti and the southern portions of the Dominican Republic, and that risk is going to continue into midweek. In eastern Cuba, heavy rainfall, life-threatening and potentially catastrophic flash flooding expected there. Beginning today and continuing through the middle of the week, life-threatening storm surge and damaging winds expected Tuesday into Tuesday night. Preparations there should be rushed to completion today. And in the southeast Bahamas and Turks and Caicos, hurricane conditions and life-threatening storm surge, heavy rainfall are possible by Wednesday, and residents.
Catastrophic storm in Haiti. I got an extra little tab up here I want to take down. A little slow tonight, but it's okay. Let me get into what the crux of my story is. Let's go with one more little read here before I hit the smart city. Category Hurricane 5. Category 5 Hurricane Melissa nears Jamaica with 175 mile per hour winds. Category 5 for landfall early. Let's see what it says. Breaking news, new video from inside of the Hurricane Melissa, which is now Category 5. In case you've not seen, and they implant stuff. They don't show us this, but they spray inside the eye of these storms to intensify these storms. I've been inside the eye of a storm. It's really calm inside the eye of a storm, of a hurricane. Yeah, that's pretty much it on that. Because when it hits, it's going to be like 170 5 mile per hour winds. In case you didn't know, earlier in the day, when I was live streaming early this morning, about 9 o'clock, there was a 6.8. It came in originally around this same area. Magnitude earthquake. They took it down to a 6.5. Boom, magnitude 6.5 earthquake has struck off the coast of Guadalupe. And it was pretty shallow. NOAA does not have a tsunami warning advisory, watch, or active threat for this quake. Category 5 Hurricane Melissa is just off the coast, the west of this earthquake's epicenter. Yeah. Like, man, there's two events right there that was happening, at the same time. An earthquake and this Category 5 hurricane. So, yeah, I wanted to mention that. Good thing there was no tsunami today, y'all. Just saying, All right, let's share the screen one more time over here. Because we're about done already. I'll try to update everyone tomorrow afternoon about this storm. Hopefully, as it hits, Looks like we have more smart city land clearing operations going on. At this time in Jamaica, with Hurricane Melissa making landfall this week as a Cat 4 or 5, dumping several feet of rain on an area that was already slated to become a smart city. Is this just a coincidence? Infrastructure strain demonstration project New Kingston to test and implement smart technologies. These initiatives are part of the broader Vision 2030 Jamaica. Is this just a coincidence? Long-term development plan in line with sustainable development goals, focusing on using technology to improve quality of life, drive economic growth. Funding from the U.S. In these smaller words down here. The project has arrived grant funding from the U.S. Trade and Development Agency to conduct an initial study. The project will leverage existing JPS smart street lighting infrastructure. The first phase of the project will focus on New Kingston. My nose is stopped up, y'all. Control system, in case you don't see that. Yeah, the project will include New Kingston demonstration project, conduct a baseline assessment of existing infrastructure in New Kingston. Recommended. I wonder if everybody keeps leaving, Max. I wonder why. Does Ryan Hall tell you about the smart city they're going to put in Jamaica? How about that? Yeah, new control system. Project Jamaica 2030. Ryan Hall won't even tell you about the chemtrails, right? Just saying, y'all. Smart Cities Roadmap. The 10-year Smart City Roadmap for New Kingston will illustrate the potential for future development of smart city technologies and will include a conceptual smart urban design plan. How about that? Good old Ryan Hall. Prime Minister of Jamaica discussing how the country will be going fully digital, including digital IDs and cashless. Yeah, Ryan Hall's not going to tell you all that.
In the coming weeks and days, I'll be making certain announcements regarding the acceleration of Jamaica's intention to become a fully digital society. We are well on our way to this. We have established the national identification system. We have put in place our digital currency. We have given directions to our ministries to digitalize their operations. Most of our ministries are now moving from paper-based systems to digital systems. Our military is transitioning. The society is moving very quickly, very rapidly to become digital. Our banking consumers are seeing it as well because the banks are moving very rapidly to digital. You have something now called artificial intelligence. Very soon, this position of a human being exchanging cash and so on, that is going to disappear from the banking system very soon. And you are going to have to interface with machines. I don't want it to be a scary thought, but it is a thought that we all have to embrace.
Yeah, we have to embrace smart cities in Jamaica with the new digital money. I feel like just quitting my channel, y'all.